and good luck with the run.
All right, thank you very much, Jessica Sight. Hello, welcome to BattleBlock Theater, a game that I'm actually kind of half confident in running. We're gonna be doing the category any percent no level skips, which is kind of like running the casual game, but with a few minor changes that were a bit more obvious before we met the donation incentive to play the secret levels that I haven't played in 3 years.
Oh, you have practiced them. Don't be down. We know our secret levels, and at least you're not doing any percent.
I have Oh yeah, that's a fair point. I'm not doing any percent. Don't ever run any percent.
We'll get to that one later because we'll have plenty of time to explain any percent.
Yeah.
But first, let's get the run going.
Yeah, for the purpose of this run, I'm using these two weapons for starters. The force ball, which is like a ball, but has electricity on it. It's pretty electric. What? Anyway, and then the other one's the frog bomb, which explodes a lot. So without any further ado, let's go. In 3, 2, 1, go! So, first things first, cutscenes. We skip them, all of them. Hopefully. So, we're gonna start off with Chapter 1, which is like the simpler one of the bunch. In this game, there are a total of 8 of them, with each having about 15 stages. We are gonna be interested in the 9 regular stages, the 2 finale stages, and the secret stages that you have donated for. And honestly, thank you for donating. It was an insane incentive, and that being met was just, it blew my mind, so yeah.
As a random side note on the incentive, initially I submitted BattleBlock as well, just in case we had Paulister couldn't come to BSG, and I was the person who submitted the incentive because I absolutely adore secret levels. The fact that he kept that incentive, even though he wasn't even remotely planning on doing so, is pretty impressive.
I didn't even know I had an incentive until like 3 hours ago, so.
Oh.
I was like, now it's too late, let's just go. So, you might have noticed a little bit earlier, I fired one of the force balls and then immediately jumped on top of it. This is one of the many boosts that we're going to be doing throughout the run. With force balls, we can do 3 kinds of boosts. This one was the first one, the rebound off the wall and jump on top. The next one I'm gonna do right about now, just at the end of this hallway here. Trying to avoid these cats, which can be quite big trolls. And there it was, blink and you'll miss it. Basically what I did was caress the wall, I fired the force ball, and it boosted me upwards. So the last one that we're gonna be doing, and that's gonna be in the 6th level, is the Omega Boost, which is a frame perfect boost. Basically, I want on the frame after my second jump to fire the force ball. If I can do that, it launches me upwards. Any other timing, then it either eats my inputs or it just launches me downwards.
You have a single frame in 60 FPS because this game has to be locked at 60 FPS.
Yeah. That's one of the quirks of the game, sadly.
If you're playing 59 FPS, it's actually impossible.
Yeah, kind of, basically. So you want to hope that your PC's half decent in order to run this game. And the reason Jessica said that it's locked at 60 FPS is because the physics in this game are FPS dependent. And I'm not entirely sure if it's lesser frames make gravity heavier.
Yes, lesser frames make gravity heavier.
There we go. So you want your game to be locked at 60 FPS, otherwise you can do some boosts that are originally not intended in terms of speedrunning. So now what we're gonna do here is skip the boat. It's not gonna be exactly a boost per se. Instead, the explosion.
That sometimes happens if you jump too early. And
yeah.
Also, ice physics, yay.
Yay. The explosion of the force ball basically threw me across the ice and down the whole chute in order for me to skip the boat. These cats. Another thing, poetic segue.
They're the bane of any casual player.
And speedrunners alike, please.
And the cats later on are the bane of any speedrunners. These are generally pretty tame.
Yeah,
generally, for a reason.
generally.
By the way, we also have a donation if you have the time.
Go for it.
We have a €6 donation by the Victorian Gamer saying, I like odd numbers, and the tickets were $6. And I couldn't come. Well, I did promise to do so. My family is full of people who unfortunately didn't survive cancer, and seeing my fellow gamers make me proud. Greetings from Eiselstein.
Alright. So, yeah. Basically, 1/6, this level I'm doing right now, has kind of summarizes all the boosts that we're going to be using and abusing throughout this game. And one of them, you just noticed, in the middle of it, I switched to the frog bomb and threw it across the moat. That's because this 5-block long jump is impossible, even with a double jump. So we use the frog to skip it. And now here comes the fun part, the thing that you all donated for.
We're gonna get into our very first secret. Also, pay attention to the music because it's godlike.
Yes.
Don't let those things zap you. It burns and it hurts a lot.
You can sing along if you like. Wait. So, it was never explicitly stated that I should 100% these stages, but I'll do it anyway because I am
we had a little discussion in advance. Initially, he wasn't gonna do so, but I said that as my incentive, I was amended as A+, and he decided he's just gonna fully take it over, which is really cool.
Yeah.
There's also another thing we decided together, which we might want to inform after. This really cool little frog guy.
Just
This
go
really
for it.
annoying little frog guy.
Go for it. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna be here forever. Oh, there we go. We're through.
That boomerang guy has killed so many runs, it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Not funny, but it's kind of funny.
Yeah, he can easily mess you up, and failing this one twice is 18 seconds of time loss. And that's a lot, even for the standards that this game tends to show for speedrunners.
You'd be surprised how easily you lose time in a speedrun. I've said when we first, or when at least I first started playing this run, I saw that I had the very first level completely optimized. I managed to save 3 seconds by just pure better movement. There's no fancy tricks in that one. It's pure better movement.
Yeah. There's like, besides actually knowing the strats, there's 3 things you do usually to improve your time, and that is movement optimization, as Jess just mentioned. Then it's trying to avoid the cats as much as possible, try not to get messed up by them. And then the third element is RNG. Basically, the cycles of these lasers, and generally anything that fires a projectile or something that can kill you, is RNG based.
As a side note on the cats can get, their AI is completely manipulatable, but because you play in 60 FPS and everything influences it, it's really difficult, next to impossible to do on some levels.
Yeah. So basically what you want to do is have optimal enough movement to avoid the cats, and then try to be lucky enough to have the proper RNG in order to get through this entire game without having to stop and wait for like a laser or a light bridge to open up and stuff like that. Hey, I got the early jump. Nice.
There are, on the note of RNG, even though there's like a lot of little RNG in there, there's technically no RNG in there. Even though that makes like 0 sense.
Yeah, almost. I think what you're trying to say is kind of that the cycles can be one of 2 in each weapon, so yeah.
There's always one of 2 cycles, and you can always know in advance which one it is.
Right, yeah, exactly.
And technically it shouldn't lose you time, but 9 times out of 10 it will lose you time.
Yeah. But as it has been stated many times by the world record holder for this game, Game Guy, and many other speedrunners, everything in this game can be reacted to. Now, if you're going to actually do that, that's a whole different story and varies from speedrunner to speedrunner. So, for example, that laser there, I could have gone for it, I could have not gone for it, and it's reactable. But yeah. So this is like the basics of the game, and that is chapter 1, a relatively simple chapter. It's resetting on this one. Unless you're really messing up, you shouldn't do it. But you're basically fighting for anywhere from 20 to 30 seconds when you really wager way more time in further chapters. And that's going to become a little bit more apparent, hopefully, in chapter 2. We started off here.
I sure hope you find gems and not death.
So yeah, now we go into chapter 2, which is pretty much still not part of the speedrun, because the speedrun starts at chapter 5, and we'll see soon enough why we say the speedrun starts at chapter 5.
Yeah. It'll become painfully obvious why that is.
By the way, nice job on the actual correct boosts.
Oh,
That
yes.
boost can go one of 2 ways, well technically 3 ways if we include failing it completely.
Yeah.
One is it hits you to the right, so you slow down. The other is it hits you to the left, which is the fastest way.
Yeah. You kind of have to risk it there with that boost. Basically, you have to go close enough to the water so that you don't fall off, but then you can also kind of get the forward boost, like so. And this is another secret coming up, so if you want to sing along, by all means, go ahead. I will not judge you too much. Go for it. We're almost there. We're just gonna have to go through this lava block jungle and into this portal, which is gonna lead us to the secret.
Because we are completing secret levels, we are sadly missing one little time skip, and that's that you can menu during your secret entrances if you get a frame perfect trick.
There it is. There it is. Let me go. Let me go. Thank you.
Secret levels can be absolute trolls, and they're hilarious, and I just love them.
Yeah. That's why we love this game, and that's why this was like the first game I ever started speedrunning, because it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious, with the animation by Stamper as well, and
The
the
cutscenes
songs.
we're missing because you skipped those because we don't have a choice.
Yeah, exactly.
There's 18 minutes worth of cutscenes that we skipped for obvious reasons, because it's 18 minutes worth of cutscenes. But
Yeah.
they're so much fun.
This would be a completely different speedrun, and I would be in a completely different place in the leaderboard if I didn't skip the cutscenes. Ugh. God. Ah, okay. So you're supposed to hit that lava block from the ladder, but there's always a backup strat. That's a nice segue into another point about this game, is that there's not one clear-cut way to go through each stage. You can have completely different strategies from speedrunner to speedrunner, from stage to stage. So you can have like strats from 4 months ago get you a 124 if you're good enough, unlike me.
And in some cases, even like the strats that are like 4 months old are technically equally as fast as the new strats, or sometimes even faster but less reliable. So doing old strats is not necessarily worse. It might sometimes even be better, but up.
Well, that was okay. I probably need to focus a little bit more, maybe, to not be that bad in this game.
You know, whilst you focus, I think it's time for me to read a donation.
Go for it.
Because we've got a €3 donation from, and excuse me if I completely butcher your name, HN, saying, "Let's go Paulister, it's time to rise and shine on BattleBlock Theater."
That's ATN, the world record holder for Rise and Shine, the one that I butchered just a few hours ago. But yeah, thanks for the donation, ATN. Oop. These moving blocks, they seem pretty tame now that I've gotten through them in a relatively quick time, but they can easily mess you up. Like, one can drop from right beneath your feet and move to a different location and can drop you down on the ground. Also, this section,
Well, you don't see that every day.
besides user error, can really mess you up.
This is one of the sections where one of the older strats is technically faster. That's where you put a frog down in the beginning, so you don't have to wait for the Ferdinand or the Fuzzy or whatever you call them.
Yeah. So, personally, I think if I go fast enough and I don't like get stuck at any point for not even like point something of a second, I can catch one of the earlier cycles than what this than the cycle that I actually caught, and that saves about 3 seconds. And to those of you who don't exactly understand the magnitude that 3 seconds have on the run, these really tend to stack. Once you start losing one more cycle and one more cycle and one more cycle, you lose the golds and suddenly, wait, why am I +3 on my PB when I was like -1.5 like half a chapter ago?
This sounds all too familiar
That's a funny
to
looking A.
any BattleBlock runner.
Yeah. It's truly, this game is truly has a speedrun that it isn't over until it's over, and that will become painfully obvious in Chapter 8. In the meantime, okay.
I would have waited if I had heard that audio cue, but you risk it. Like, there's an audio cue where you can hear if the laser goes on.
Yeah.
And if you hear it slightly too early, then you absolutely don't want to jump, because otherwise you get hit by that laser.
Exactly.
In my opinion, Paulister jumped too early, or the laser cue was too early, but apparently Paulister knows better and knew he could make that cycle.
Yeah. I don't hear the cycle, I just YOLO it. And if it hits me, it hits me. And thankfully, of the amount of times that I have actually gotten to that, it's only hit me like a handful, so I don't have the PTSD yet to kind of try and avoid it, or trying to make it a little bit more predictable, so I just kind of YOLO
What
it.
he just said is all Greek to me. Because sorry, I couldn't.
Oh, it's fine.
Paulister is Greek. I couldn't not make the joke. Okay.
It's obligatory. I mean,
but
yeah.
I have complete PTSD from that point. I have died more times than I've survived that part.
RNG, man.
RNG.
Oh, don't sell yourself short.
This can really affect a lot of people, and hopefully, if we can get a golden hat in this run, you can see the true meaning of RNG here.
Oh yeah, there's also a thing called golden hats.
Yeah, golden hats are a nice little fancy thing. Basically, in your casual playthrough, it just spawns somewhere near the exit, and you can use that to collect an additional 10 gems, which you can then use to unlock more decorative features for your character and such. Ouch. But because we don't really like golden hats, or we're not interested in gems at all, I mean, for the duration of this run, we really only care to just get 3 gems and then just get out.
Every extra gem is 0.3 seconds time loss.
Exactly. So we don't really care about the gems, we don't really care about the golden hat, so we just try to avoid it as much as possible. And so the cutscene alone for the golden hat is an additional 3?
Or 4 seconds for the hat.
Yeah.
Cutscene for the hat is 4 seconds. It can mess up your jump as well, which is really terrible.
Yeah.
And if you were to end reach the exit with a hat equipped, you lose an additional 6 seconds.
Yep. Because it has to do an animation of saying, oh, I just got a lot of gems, I'm gonna count them all up. And it's super annoying. Please, unless you're a casual player, don't get golden hats. Don't.
Or your run is dead, in which case you might as well be a casual player.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a fair point. So what I did there at the start of this stage is change the frog, because that was a really important part of it, going through that. And what I'm about to do, and fail to do, is try and set myself up for a clip that's coming in. It's gonna save me, hopefully, 12 seconds if I can set it up right. Well, up two.
Oh, this is a strat I don't know.
There it is. That's the clip.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that you were able to.
So I could tell from the checkpoint times that I saved about 2 seconds over the intended strat of just going through the stage normally. But if you can do this well enough, you can save optimally 13 seconds from just going all the way around.
I didn't even know that clip existed.
Well, now you know, and you can use it.
Or you know.
Yeah.
Way to bite the bullet so far. You don't even
Complain about the prison food, which is shocking because
that...
Oh.
Doo-doo casserole with a side of butt salad. I love those cutscenes.
Yeah. Everybody who's played this game casually at least once knows these cutscenes and absolutely loves them. Unless you don't, in which case...
You need to find some little
Unless you don't have a very, very dry sense of humor.
Yeah, a very juvenile sense of humor. Oh, okay. This is the first time in a while that this has happened, so...
Omega boost!
There we go. Second try on the Omega boost.
Oh, you didn't boost there as well? Right?
Yeah, another boost here. Yeah, because I think doing the rails first instead of boosting is actually a tad bit faster, I think.
I think, and I haven't measured this because I've just blindly been following game guide. I think if you do the rail jump frame perfect, it should equal the speed, but I don't think it's faster.
Oh, okay. The more you know.
As I said, I have not tested this. As soon as I go home, I will actually test that because
there we go.
I have a hard time believing that the rail would be faster, but it might be.
Might be if you're just doing it just right. And no,
Most people poop themselves.
No YOLO boost, rip.
no, there was no YOLO boost. After I missed like the first cycle with the frogs and got stuck on the block, I opted to just do what I usually do before I started going YOLO on this.
You can boost your way through those two lasers, but you have to either be relying on audio cue, or you have to just wing it.
Exactly. And there's another YOLO boost at the section with the fans, where instead of just going down under the fans to try and do this, you instead do another YOLO boost up above, where you will find another gem.
Rip boat strats.
Rip boat strats.
There's a risky version and a safe version of this. The risky version is the mid-air frog jump. The safe version is the boat strat.
Yeah.
Both can kill you.
Exactly.
But one can kill you a lot easier because it's a frame perfect jump into a frame perfect jump into landing on the frog guy into a double frame perfect jump.
Exactly. Whoops. Oh, whoops. Okay, there we go. Looking good. Oh, okay, I got the extra gem. Okay, this run's dead. Okay, everybody go home. But no, it's not. It's not that bad.
Oh, was it too hard? Was it too hard for you? Was it? Was it too hard?
Don't mind me, I'm just fangirling over this game.
I would love to tell you where they put the
So,
gems.
oh, okay,
I'm not gonna.
22 minutes. That's a relatively good time for this point in the run. Okay, that just happened.
YOLO boost. Oh, rip.
No,
Rip the YOLO boosts. Cats are killing
God.
to run.
Ah! Save me! Jesus,
YOLO
take the
boost.
wheel! Thank you!
At least the boost went correct. If that had gone wrong, I think...
Oh my goodness gracious!
I am okay. Everything that could go with it, that could go wrong with this stage, just went wrong. So
it's like Murphy's stage. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong.
This is a pretty well-optimized stage, and if something will go wrong, it can go wrong. For example, one more way it could go wrong is if those cube cannons, as I was YOLO boosting, could just snipe me as I boosted up. And at this point, if you try and do it well enough, you still kind of lose a little bit of time, or even run the risk of getting hit by the jelly cannons
May I
again.
real quick, because you just did something that actually like slightly annoys me. If you were to be pressing your release and attach to the rail key, you can do that part half a second faster.
Oh.
And it's really easy because you're just messing buttons.
Yeah.
That kind of annoys me for no apparent reason.
Alright, so there's a good reason I call this stage the Jabatening in my splits. That's because we jabate the cats into going into the raccoons. Cap overrated, we're now jabated.
The amount of runs that have died to those cats
I've
though,
seen
and
better.
those
I've seen worse.
raccoons.
But
Oh,
better
man.
too.
I think it's the first instance of a true run-killing level.
Yeah,
Just throw it on the pile.
one of the many. So, because I got the good RNG with that jelly cannon, I will try and do wing retention on this stage, which is basically, it sounds fancy, but it's basically trying to hold these wings that I just got until the end of the stage. And there's many ways to do it, and please don't die now that I didn't get the checkpoint. Okay, thank you. Whew. I've had many times where I failed to get a checkpoint and then realized, oh no, I'm probably gonna die here, or I'm supposed to die and get back to that checkpoint that I didn't hit.
Oh,
So,
good going.
yeah.
That was sarcasm.
Sometimes it's good to dodge some checkpoints. It will be really useful later on in the run. Looking at you, Chapter 7.
Shall
Sometimes
we
you
find
just
some
have to
sparkly
get them.
gems?
Otherwise, you're pressing your luck.
Sometimes we go through great lengths to avoid checkpoints.
Yeah.
And you'll see that in Chapter 7. The infamous Chapter 7.
Oh no. Come on. Get in there. Thank you.
By the way, we have a donation.
Go for it.
Oh,
We have a €5 donation by Shimotsuki
Shimo! Sorry, no,
saying,
never mind me.
"Let's go, Polly."
Great. Hey, Shimo. Thanks for stopping by.
You got it. You got it. You're okay.
All right, that was almost decent. A little bit.
Almost decent. You sound like a true BattleBlock runner.
Good score.
I could go a little bit more risky, a little bit more optimized on the movement, but I'll take what I'm given. Here's another Omega Boost. Hey, first try. Nice.
That's an annoying
Go
one.
for it. Go, go,
Yeah,
go, go, go.
it can be really annoying. Oh boy.
Those
Yeah.
jelly cannons are also really annoying.
Yeah, exactly. I guess it's kind of the saying goes with me. You evade the rocket, but you die to the paper cut. So, I do that a lot. Oh, okay, 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 yeah, okay. Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay,
it
I'll
might
make it.
still. Okay, no,
Okay,
it's,
I'll make it, it's fine. Oh, this game is stressful, man.
Like, the level went well because you did a frame perfect trick in one go, and then you died to the jelly cannon, and then you almost died to the raccoon, and then you almost died to this, and that, and
Yeah.
that.
Oh boy. Hey, RNG was with my side. The guy decided to fire the rocket that way.
Are you gonna do this wall skip here?
Alright?
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
You can glitch there through the wall. Game guy showed it once. and I've never been able to get that successfully. Like really difficult, but you can glitch through
Yeah.
that wall.
Generally, just don't... Game Guy's strats are not recommended, but go for them anyway.
That, by the way, was the menu he got, but because we're completing secret levels, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, basically. Alright, I have no idea how this one works. I have not...
You just have to go with the flow, and then you energy ball for the. I know.
Oh no! Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, that's fine.
He didn't
Moving on.
promise full levels, but you know, you saw the concept. You get shot through one side, you get a bunch of gems. You get shot through the other side, and you get a bunch of more gems.
And those are the secret stages. Like, it's basically, if you can find them, they're free gems. That's about it. And for a second there in the stage, I was thinking, oh wait, did I miss one secret? Did I just exit through one secret? I was like, wait, what chapter am I in? Oh yeah, I'm in chapter 3. Yeah, let's keep going. Never mind.
No shout out to narrator.
Sorry?
No shout out to the narrator. I finished this level, or can you get the best time? I can, and
And have a billion times over. I'm also a pathological liar. Yes, basically, you get the, besides muscle memory, when you speedrun this game, you get stamper memory, which basically means that you just memorize all the quotes and the quips, and you can just recreate them on command. It's fine.
By the way, the cloud glitch there that you never use again, but is really cool when you succeed in it, and can soft lock the game if you fail.
Exactly. Which is why you double jump there so that it doesn't land in between the cloud and the block, which soft locks the game.
It's the only place in the entire game that can truly soft lock, and simultaneously it's the only time you use that skill.
Yeah. I have had another time where instead of I managed to soft lock the game up on the exit of the Chapter 7 secret, where basically just never loaded the level hub. Oh my god, okay.
That raccoon is scary. That raccoon is really scary, but...
This can trip you up really easily, and it wastes about 10 seconds if you don't get it.
Also, if he's turned the other way around, you cannot actually fly over him. He'll catch you.
Yeah.
The 50% chance to even go for the attempt.
You've really got the crowd eating from your delicate
basically.
hands now. There's never a dull moment with you at the helm.
Except for maybe like twice.
Yeah, if you can get lucky. So, now we're approaching the halfway point of this run. Approaching, by that I mean we're in Chapter 4. This
Apparently
is...
Storm says that there are more soft locks in this game. You can name 2 more.
Yeah.
But then again, it's Storm. Do we trust him?
Yeah, he's kind of a way more experienced, like 4 times as experienced as myself, so...
I'm pretty sure he's 4
should
times
know.
as experienced as the 2 of us together. Like...
yeah, maybe. Because he's, and that's the thing about the community. We are, like, myself and Jessica's site are, like, some of the few people who actually religiously do full game runs. But the majority of the community, until I at least started speedrunning, were focused mostly on individual level runs. Because after it was, after Game Guy did a world record of a 1:17:28, if I'm not mistaken, I think they just kind of started focusing on ILs. That's individual chapters.
Storm was always initially focused really hard on individual levels. And I think because already when Mibulus got his world record on console, which I still don't get how he even got that on console, because console is massively disadvantaged.
Mibs is a god. Oh yeah, that's a good point, because actually console runners don't get 2 weapons like PC. They actually get 1. So basically they only have 1 weapon to work with. But Mibulus has actually managed to figure out a way around that, and has figured out some very good strategies, and has managed to get the time down to a sub 120, a 119 something. I don't.
118.
What?
118.40 something. I will check because I have a laptop in front of me.
I think it's a 119 something.
Oh yeah, it's never mind. Yeah, 119.38. Sorry, sorry, I lied.
That's. You are.
Whilst we're at it, Game Guy's 117.28.
Oh. Okay. That's unfortunate, but that's fine. I don't even need the wings anyway. So. Are you kidding me? What just happened?
We actually discussed that whilst he was practicing the run.
Yeah, go for it. Keep going.
And
don't mind me.
blocks like that, or rocks can get stuck in really odd places.
Yeah.
Like over there.
In the practice session, I had, in one of the later stages in Chapter 8, I had 1 boulder stuck between 2 boulders, but that boulder getting stuck there has never happened to me before. Add that to the counter.
Oh, that one that he just had, and I believe this is Chapter 4. I've had that happen more often than I'd like to admit.
Wink, wink.
Yeah. Thankfully, my movement is when I'm handling boulders, and don't think of that the wrong way. I try to stay as clean as possible so I don't get stuff like that to happen. I mean, until today, I didn't think that was kind of possible, so that's good to know.
That's, by the way, 2 of the cats that you manipulate.
Yeah.
Beforehand you didn't, and you would punch them. But now we found out that if you just walk straight through, they'll slow you down a little bit.
Yeah.
But you have complete AI manipulation ahead of you, and
Yeah.
Was it too
So
hard?
basically,
Was
yeah.
it?
I want to
Was
say
it
it
too
can't go
hard?
wrong, but Shadow will fail during last BSG.
I failed it myself as well, so it can go wrong. Don't discount it one bit. Also, one thing you may have noticed earlier in that stage, was that I set myself on fire using one of the cat's projectiles and then jumped straight into a pool of water. And yeah, that's what happens when you get set on fire. Just like in real life.
You get set on fire, jump in a pool of water, and suddenly you jump really high.
Yeah. Just get a nice boost.
Really hard.
Because that's what happens. This part here with the jelly cannon is always a little bit finicky, so I try to chicken it out. Otherwise, I might get sniped blindly, and I just lose everything. I just lose all my time save.
Was it too hard? Was it too hard for you? Was it? Was it too hard?
But yeah, if I were to talk about the entire Chapter 4 as it's the entire first half, as it currently stands, I'd say Chapter 1 is, of course, the easiest, followed by Chapter 3, dare I say.
I disagree with Chapter 3, because if you don't know exactly how to do the inputs, then it's next to impossible to get past the first three. You need to know how to do a Mega Boost, you need to know how to do a frog jump, you need to do very little things. So I'd say it's 1, 2, 4.
1, 2, 4, 3. Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, I'd say that.
And probably
Here's
5,
the C
8,
word.
6, 7.
5 is the
If you
easiest.
practice rock throws, then 5, 6, 8, 7. But I am bad at rock throws, so I move 6 up.
I sure hope you
Yeah,
find
I'd
gems.
personally actually
Not
move
yet.
6 down a spot. Oh, here's a
Oh, yeah.
fun little trick.
Oh yeah, button mashing. How fast can you press buttons? I have never actually seen someone get past it that fast, but you know, it's possible.
Besides Game Guy, you know.
Except Game Guy, but he's-
Because Game Guy is Game Guy. He just goes on stream, goes to the level editor, and just makes challenges for himself. Whoops. I think I know how this works. Do I? No. Ah, never mind. Let's just.
Good. Your Mega Boost is on the start to get the yarn, and then do the same on the other side, but
Have you ever?
I can understand the
I've seen
concept
better
of
and done better
screw it on
personally.
secret levels
Goodbye.
sometimes.
Yeah. Have you ever considered, by any chance, running 100%?
Set you free.
Have you ever considered running 100% at any point?
No. No, I had never consider 100% on any game.
Well,
This should be fun.
Although this would be a really cool 100%, but
yeah.
I just don't have the patience.
Yeah, it would be a very fun 100%, but also a very annoying one at the exact same time. Because you're supposed to get anywhere from 3 on the first stage,
Over the audience. Sorry.
5 on a few stages, and then 6 and 7 on all the rest. The golden yarn, and then finish fast enough to get the last stamp that's for the clock.
Also, if a level has a secret, you first have to complete
How
the normal level
embarrassing.
100% and then the secret level 100%. So you
Yeah.
have to backtrack back to where the secret is, which in case of chapter 4 means you walk all the way to the beginning.
Yeah. It's fun.
I want to see someone route that, but I personally don't have the patience.
Yeah, I do believe there are like tutorials about this
Be quiet. I'm trying to watch.
on YouTube, or somebody probably has made a run about it. Oh boy. Yeah, I couldn't see this happening any other way. By the way, one thing I wanted to mention about secrets is that, as you may have already kind of assumed,
See?
we kind of skip the secrets and the level that they come with. And that's basically the difference between a casual playthrough and any % no level skips, is that formally the definition is get a letter grade in the regular and finale stages, and exiting through the secret actually gives you a letter grade for the regular stage. So you can immediately exit from the secret knowing that you have fulfilled your requirement for that stage. Now, there's also any percent, which is
4%.
it's bad percent.
No, it's 4%. Because if basically what you do is you exit the H level, because if you do your very first playthrough, if you exit a level, except finales, it still counts as completing the level.
Yes.
So you just enter a level, exit it, enter a level, exit it, enter a level, exit it. And you do that for 9 stages, do the finales, and then do it again for the next one.
Exactly. And so it's a really bad category because you spend half the time menuing. Whoa, okay. That was odd. Never mind. So basically, I wouldn't say don't run it, but I would say run it once. Just so you understand what a bad category is like.
Or unless, of course, you're Storm, who totally thinks any percent is a great category.
Oh yeah, any percent is an amazing category. That's why we have the channel name like that on Discord. Also, remind me, you don't do double rock throws, do you? Oh boy.
Oh, I'm still so scared every time I see something like that, because you die there so easy, but I'm gonna move on.
Yeah. Oh, what? Oh, what? Okay.
If you level vanilla.
Yay! I was supposed to do a bit of a boost on the lava blocks on the far right, but they kind of launched me to the left, so I thought, nah, forget it. I'm just gonna go all the way through. So yeah, that is the first half of the game done. And
Now the real run begins.
now the real run begins.
Take my
Oh
dainty
boy!
hands. I whisk you back to a time long
And
forgotten,
what a
long
better
before the
way for the second half to say hello and pop its face in the room than with a 5-1 that is worthy of saying, hey, we're the second half. We're gonna hurt you physically.
Yeah, if he gets one skip
Sure hope you
soon,
find gems.
I want
Not
like
dead.
massive audio. Okay, there's not much audience for massive audience clap, but I want massive audience clap because that skip is frame perfect, pixel
Really
perfect
hard.
on a moving platform.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe not frame perfect or pixel perfect for that, but
It's one of the two. I don't.
the cue for it. Hang on. Hey.
That one.
That
that's
one.
impossible.
First try. Woo.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just sit in my corner.
Oh. Okay.
I just sat it. Dang it.
Okay, never mind. So what I was supposed to do there was to set myself on fire and jump into the pool of water below and then hit the finish line, but I got stunned from the death animation
I've seen
as I
better.
was getting
I've seen
extinguished,
worse, but
so I didn't have enough
better.
distance or height to get to the rail that would take me to the finish. Ah, okay. There's another trick here. If you were to fire the frog a little bit early... Ah, okay, never mind. It would stop the light bridge and you could just get into it just a second earlier than normal. But I'll take this. I'll take this over anything. I'll take the first try on the boost. This is a very finicky boost. Explicitly because the visual cue for it is very borderline, I'd say. But yeah, besides that failed frog trick at the start and the little death there, that was a pretty solid stage there. We're good on pace. So this chapter 5 has been pretty tame so far. But this stage here is here to prove the exact opposite, because I figured out a way to kind of do it really optimized. So it leaves like little to no room for actual slacking.
I like how you say this chapter 5 has been pretty tame and that 5-1 happened was still a part of it.
Oh.
I know it went correctly in one go, but still 5-1.
Yeah, it's been tame so far with the amount of the performance, but the worst is yet to come, as I like to say. Okay, this light bridge likes to take light years.
Also, just a mega boost that's really the final part. Nobody really does it because it either doesn't save time or it saves like the smallest smidgen in history.
Yeah. For the amount of consistency most runners have with it, that's not worth it. So when we Omega Boost, there's usually like a very good margin to save from Omega Boosting. Or because there was another strat that could happen, but we were too annoyed by it. We were too annoyed to bother with it, so
you are forgetting one other reason why we Omega Boost. This game guy sat so and he did it.
Fair enough. Alright. So we're coming up to a part that's a little bit finicky, and it can get really annoying, and yeah, that's part of it. Yes, I know that's not the whole thing. It's crazy, I tell you. For example here, this is the part of it. You're supposed to drag the block to open the light bridge, but it's much faster to just go up and under, and hit the rail to open the path, and then grab the 2 gems and death boost back to the checkpoint, which is what we did there.
Is that the first death abuse we do? I believe so.
Most like, no, we've had one earlier actually.
Oh yeah, of
the
course.
part with
in,
the switch.
4 with the shows.
Yeah, exactly. Here's an annoying stage.
AFT strap.
Excuse me, what was that?
I always grab the first checkpoint because I'm bad with frog guys, okay?
Yeah, basically, this is another death abuse we're gonna do here. Basically, we avoided all the checkpoints, and that frog bomb skip was the means to the ends. Basically, otherwise we would have to kind of get a pig from the right, which is like a whole different story over there. So we tried to just get 2 gems from that section while avoiding the 3 checkpoints. Death abuse, go under the start, where there's another checkpoint nearby, get that, and then finish. So, yeah.
You can technically, on that specific one, you can technically still get the first one and then like Frog Eye back up if you really don't want to risk it, because dying there can be very painful.
Exactly. Which is exactly also just proves the point that I mentioned earlier, that there's no one clear-cut way to this game. If you're scared of something, just opt out, and you won't waste too much time trying to get it. So,
with a few exceptions, or a few big exceptions.
Yeah.
Checkpoint skips 7-4 for example.
7-5.
7-5. I always mess up. 7-4 is not that bad.
Yeah, 7-5. When we get to it, you'll see exactly what we mean. But I mean, just to show you exactly how bad it can get, my latest PB, my 126.58, has failed 7-5, whose strat, when failed, adds a minute of time to the overall runtime. Ah, okay.
That saw blade can be very annoying as well.
Okay.
Whilst you're focusing on saw blades, I think I'm gonna read another donation.
Yeah, if there's one.
We have a €5.10 donation by Indy saying, "Hey guys, my last donation for this month. Love you all, and I love Capsalon, but only if the salad is separated. See you next month."
I need to try Capsalon.
Yes, you do. Have you had stroopwafels yet?
I have no idea what that is.
We're making you addicted.
Fantastic.
To any non-Dutchies here, if you're ever in the Netherlands, stroopwafels.
All right. This is one of the harder stages in Chapter 4. That's because of this starter section alone. It'd be great if we had like some sort of a skip for it, but until then you just have to kind of wing it and try to get as fast as possible through.
You can technically Omega boost that part, but it doesn't save major bits of time. Or not Omega boost, normal boost.
Yeah.
By the way, it's a secret.
Sorry?
Secret stage.
Oh yeah, secret stage!
Secret!
Secret! Okay, I'll stop now. So yeah, welcome to the BSG 16 cringe compilation. Let's just get no, get me one gem. I can't even get that. There we go. Okay, that's done. Bye. So yeah, I like my secrets. I like them. I like them.
Sound.
Good
The
score.
music is
Good.
just
Really good.
top notch.
It's golden. And we get into 5-9, which, if my memory doesn't fail me, it's probably one of the second hardest.
Love you.
If you count 5-1 as the hardest stage, then 5-9 is the second hardest. Oh wait, no.
Off chapter 5.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I just remembered what 5-9 is. No, this is the hardest one of the bunch. I just remembered, I'm sorry.
And with that final jump, if you can get that one consistent, more to you, and it's...
Exactly.
If you get that final jump consistent, then it's all good. But if you don't, oh,
Oh, it's this again. Oh god. Oh god,
please
okay.
save for the... Oh,
There we
good.
go.
Okay, I did not expect him to mega boost. I would have just moved to the block and like...
I just winged it. And I just winged the spike jump. What the hell?
Okay, normally you boost yourself far enough up that you don't need to jump on those spikes.
Well, wait
Yeah.
for the crowd.
It's
Yeah.
a backup strat. It's a really cool backup strat. Also, as a random, because I have chat in front of me, I probably shouldn't just have chat because that means that they won't donate to talk. But you know, game guy says hi.
Yeah. Hi, game guy. Hope you're enjoying my failures.
The worst time
Together,
to
by the way,
lose.
with pretty much the entire rest of this.
Yes.
We're a fun company.
We're a fun community, very welcoming. Everyone here is super willing to help if you want to start learning. We have some learners here in the community who are
Oh, you
We're
did that. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
we're just starting to learn the ropes, and we've told them. The only sad thing I'd say is we don't exactly have a clear-cut guide. We just tell every newcomer, just look at the world record. We'll help
I
from there.
believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, Game Guy was working on a guide.
Yeah. I'm working on these
Portals!
portals.
Portals are fun. If you enter a portal, they teleport you to a random other portal.
What? Okay, apparently... this is fun. You know what else is fun? Actually getting the strat right, which I didn't do. But it's fine, I guess.
Portals can be like
Yeah.
most things in this game.
Yeah. As you saw in the second secret, that's exactly the case. Some portals really like to mess with you. Actually, no, the people who designed this game have thrown
By
in...
the way, music.
Save me! Alright.
I didn't know.
Alright, that's fine. Okay. So, yeah, there's really not much that is happening here. These toggle block sections are pretty straightforward. Hopefully I don't ever die on one of them in a run. I'll be like a gigantic time loss.
Yeah, that's the other reason why 5-9 is a really problematic level. Because if you were to die and you have missed a checkpoint, you have to go through that entire like little puzzle thingy again, and it
Yeah.
just loses you time because it's
Yeah. So that was chapter 5. The gatekeeper to the second half of this game. It's top notch.
Perham's hat sure is a mystery.
Truly.
It vexes me so. It truly does. But where did it come?
Now, I don't want to jinx anything. Actually, no.
I do want to jinx things. What are we jinxing?
Oh no. I opened the... Oh, I opened Pandora's box here. But yeah, I was about to say, this run is going well so far. Yeah. Yeah. The first mess up of the run, officially.
Well, technically the estimate is no longer correct because together with secret levels, there's a plus 5 minutes estimate to estimate.
Yeah. All right, that was a good rock throw.
That's one of the reasons why I consider 6 one of the more difficult ones.
I explicitly practiced this part to make sure I'd get it right in this run.
The frog guy there is considered one of the more difficult jumps.
Yeah.
But I'm more worried about your rock throws.
Yeah.
Because if you fail one, you have to do the entire part over again.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Get the boost. Thank you. Yeah. So that was a very good 6-1 actually. This one and 5-1, I label them Tech Junior and Tech Senior because they are very technical stages and you need to like brush up on all your
Also secret.
Secret! Another secret. You need to really brush up on your rock throwing and all your mechanics. Otherwise, you're kind of doomed.
Hey, this is one of my favorite secret stages.
Yeah. It's basically, you're either going to be really inconvenienced or you're, again, going to be really inconvenienced. But in a different way. So,
it's going to be inconvenient regardless, but who knows in what fashion.
I've seen better. I've
Yeah.
seen worse, but
so secret, that's the secret. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. That's nice.
How
I
smart.
think you need to find
The
some
the
little
mark of a
smarty
true
gem-shaped
speedrunner,
freedom key.
if I do say so myself. Whoa. Okay. So, a thing I wanted to touch upon from earlier, friendly community, our leaderboards are kind of gapped. For example, our world record is a 117. Wow, okay, that was scary.
I didn't even know you could stand on that.
You can stand on nearly, on buzzsaws,
On pretty much everything I know, but I thought buzzsaws were the exception because they have weird hitboxes.
no, this one actually you can do.
Also, game guy, there was a €225 donation incentive. It
Yeah.
got completed, so we're happy to do secret levels.
Yeah. So, thank you to everyone who's donating to the Dutch Cancer Society
Trust me, you'll be fine.
for
Oh
everything.
yeah, I should probably like do that run now.
Yeah, go for it. As I do this clip here.
Because for those who don't know, we are running in support of the Dutch Cancer Society, an amazing charity which aims to prevent and fight cancer and alleviate the suffering of those already battling the disease. 90% of your donations will go directly towards the Dutch Cancer Society, so get your donations in. Also, the
Okay, never mind. So, what you're supposed to do there, if you're finished.
that glitch is cool though. It's like, it's a really cool glitch, but it's painful.
Yeah, but we didn't do it, didn't happen, so we're just doing this instead, which is going to waste us quite a bit of time.
Not
Apologies.
that much. I believe it came down to about 5 seconds if you do the normal thing, but you did die like twice to the salt.
Yeah, so after a certain point, if you fail the first try, it's all about getting proper RNG. So yeah, we're gonna get this block here as well, because we're gonna need it.
That's an interesting spot to die on.
Yeah, that's an interesting spot to start sucking at this game, basically.
But you know, it's kind of also a token to this game. You can die to everything and everyone.
There we go. That's better done. That's way better.
Now, you can technically time off the lasers and you don't have to place this block. That's some really precise timing.
And yeah, and the placement is also rather precise. If you go too far to the right, you bonk on the ceiling and fall down the spikes. If you go too far to the left, you grind on the non-ice block, and that immediately cancels out all your momentum, and you fall into the spikes and die again.
Let's see.
So, finicky strats. Love them. Gotta love them. Here's some more rock throwing!
This is like my current BB compared to my last BB saved 4 minutes on just this stage.
Yeah. 4 minutes on this stage.
Yeah, I failed those rock throws so often that I lost a total of 4 minutes.
Jesus. Okay. I mean, I shouldn't complain because my worst time loss was 3 minutes on 7-5. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ah. Couldn't be saved.
You have to like boost your way up there before the fan pushes away, so before the blocks disappear.
Exactly.
And the timing is iffy, but doable iffy.
Yeah. So if you can do it, go do it.
For Ferdinand's.
You can do it. Go do it.
Assuming we are by the.
Sorry?
So you can technically do like a spike jump into a spike jump into reaching the exit.
Yeah. Basically, but
spike jumps are really precise, and you had to Lucky Ferdinand's like cycle regardless. So
yeah. So not what I'd recommend, I'd say. There we go. There's a lot of ways you can fail this and get electrocuted to death. Well, I say a lot. It's like there's a very dumb way you can lose this, and that's with the way the goo blocks work. And so basically the way goo blocks work... Oh, okay, never mind. I'll just do it the way I usually do it then.
Safe way.
The safe way. Hey, presto. So basically, if you try to fire a force ball whilst sliding down one of those goo blocks, it's going to eat your command for that force ball. So you're never it's as if you never fired it. And then what it will do afterwards is that it will not accept any further inputs of force balls until you do something else, like jump or something. And that's what's really finicky about those slime blocks, which is why I'm usually a little bit cautious of it.
So all my friends how talented you are, and you proved me wrong. Thank you. Thank you for that.
That's a way you can lose that, by just sliding down, hitting force ball at the exact same time as you're sliding down, and then you never fire a force ball again until you get electrocuted, or you kind of somehow, some way recover it.
It's okay if you do too.
Oh boy.
This is another one of the subplay races.
Yeah.
There's one more lap.
Exactly.
And, like only the first one is like difficult just because of the immediate jump after, but generally speaking, subplay races are just
they're pretty straightforward. I never fail to hit that. Let that be out there. But yeah, there's always good to have a backup. This puzzle is supposed to be extra difficult, but I guess the game designers never realized, oh, these guys can just death abuse back into the start.
So this glitch is awesome.
Yeah,
Every
clip.
single time.
Clip. I also didn't want to do that little blocky section, so I just kind of skipped it altogether. Fun stuff.
Like the wall glitch, it's caused when there's a non-neutral block next to a wall and you energy ball on it. You just glitch your way through, and it's quite precise, not like super precise, but it is still precise. And it's really... Also, you can stand in this block and then just kill the cats without
You can just kill the cats there. I'm pretty sure the rest of this level is really amazing, but I don't want to do it. So instead, I'm just going to make sure this guy is knocked out when it's my time to do this.
Fire one rocket.
Fire one rocket. And one another. Force ball and another. And we're through. That's the finish.
That level's cool.
That level's cool.
You have the cat glitch, you have the force ball glitch, and you can technically have the Ferdinand glitch, but you can also death abuse that one.
Exactly.
It's not a glitch, it's just really precise timing.
Yeah. So that's basically 5/8. It's a nice stage, I hope.
I think like I don't know any speedrunner who doesn't like 5 or that level. I forgot what level.
Yeah.
Like something.
Now this is one of the many instances where you can just, if you don't like a level, just do part of it. Easy. But there's gonna be further examples in the future where you can see people who just do casual runs of this game, like myself, where They just do these stages the casual way, and then they figure out the strat, and then you see them raging after they finally realize, oh, it's that simple. Why didn't I do this before? I'm mostly referring to myself, of course.
That level he just did was a great example of that, just because you're like, how do I reach the exit? And it's like, I just jump up here. That's way more simple than I even remotely thought of.
Get the best time to
Yeah.
win. Get the worst time to lose.
Yeah, it's fun. Now, Chapter 6 finale. Besides a little bit of cycles and RNG, there's really not much to this one.
Sixth finale is one of the tamer finales.
Yeah.
There is this boat that is murderous.
Yeah,
Murder boat.
exactly. That's I guess that's a meme of the community, where basically the little rocket firing robot can either fire towards you or away from you, and if it fires towards you, you get a very tough job trying to dodge the rocket, and that involves getting a perfect platforming section for the part that the robot is in.
I just said that this level is pretty, or the sixth finale is pretty tame, and then I just realized sixth finale has this,
Oh yeah,
has the next rock throw section, which
is yeah, not good.
not fun.
But we're gonna do it easy. There we go. This is actually probably the fastest I've ever done this one.
Surprised you didn't Omega Boost there. It's like a lot faster. You can Omega Boost on the right wall, and then you can double jump immediately. It saves a good chunk of time.
Hey, I did that first try. Nice. That's,
But yeah, and the ending going first try though, like that's amazing. Like that ending has.
that's a very finicky jump.
I remember at annual I was like, I'm just gonna get this checkpoint just to be sure, and then die 4 times in a row to that.
Yeah.
Like,
It can easily
Now, it
trip
goes
you up.
without saying, but cats
Speaking of
really don't
tripping
like to be
things up,
ignored. My oh my.
Hang on. Speaking of tripping things up, welcome to Chapter 7.
yeah.
Ah. No, don't clap for that.
Yeah.
That's a horrible chapter. Don't. It's not.
Do not applaud Chapter 7.
No.
We hate it with a fiery passion.
Thank you. So,
It starts out tame. It starts
Exactly.
out really tame, and this is one of my personal favorite levels.
especially because we're not gonna see like any of it.
The level itself is actually really well designed, but we can also do this.
Yeah. Just climb up there with a frog bomb, switch to boomerang, get that there.
Done. Level done.
Easy.
One of the cooler levels in speedrunning, and still one of the cooler levels in normal playthroughs as well.
Yeah. So now this next one is one of the bigger examples of death abuse. Every checkpoint that we see here, we're gonna try to skip, basically. Yes, even this one.
There's one in particular, and we'll see, and that shows you just how sometimes how much we want to avoid checkpoints.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Yeah, basically.
This one is still doable if you do a double jump or a slash attack.
Now, normally you can fire a Nerf dart here, like right here on the wall to the right, and then do a very quick double jump to skip these spikes, but I do not, for the life of me, want to risk it. But hey, look at that.
We swap through a separate weapon just to make sure we can skip that checkpoint so we can get back to spawn and just finish the level.
And finish the level.
It's not even the worst one.
No.
The next one is we go through way bigger lengths to avoid it.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
Also the introduction of paper airplane skill.
Yeah. Oh, this one we're gonna do normally. We're gonna get checkpoints and everything for this one until we get to a particular point. And we're gonna do something that is a very creative solution to speedrunning this stage.
It's completely glitched. It was a really cool find by whoever did it, but I'm pretty sure this glitch was old.
Yeah. Kudos to whoever found this.
And this is one of the longest chapters if you don't manage, if you fail it.
Yeah. This is like probably the longest if you fail this. Yes, we got
Nice.
it. First try.
Okay. So what he did is whenever you cast a paper airplane, you can use it as a platform until you use another weapon, in which case it explodes. So we put one in between those blocks, but we cast it through a different weapon,
That's what you get.
so it doesn't register as a paper airplane. Then we cast a second airplane, and so we have two to stand on. One to get underneath the block, and the second one so we can jump over the checkpoint immediately after.
Exactly.
Okay, apparently Game Guy found it.
Oh, okay. Thanks, game guy.
Are we skipping checkpoints?
Yeah, we're doing the death strat here. So, oh.
So
Yeah.
you can either... This is one of the levels where you can death abuse, but it's an option.
Yeah. There is a way to do it slower with the checkpoints.
You
But-
lose... If we assume a successful level, you lose, I believe, 4 seconds of extra movement. So it's not really minor,
Yeah, basically.
but if you're consistent in getting that portal jump and not go through the portal to get the checkpoint afterwards,
We'd give you lower if
it's
we could,
completely
but baby might
it's a completely
try.
fine checkpoint skip and worth the 4 seconds
Yeah.
if you're consistent.
Welcome to 7-5.
Also known as hell.
Exactly. And if you want to know the reason why I once had 3 minutes of time save in one of my PBs for this, look no further.
You better watch
I
out.
hope I do it right. I hope I do it right. Otherwise, that's a minute wasted.
So until now, it's fairly standard checkpoint skips. You have to be a bit wary with the AI of these two cats because they can still like kill you and throw you into lasers.
Ah,
Okay.
checkpoint time.
But now,
Yes.
Okay.
We got it.
if you don't do that jump correctly, you get pushed to the checkpoint by the fan, and you have to do the entire level backwards.
I'm so happy that I got that one in the run.
It's probably the most painful checkpoint skip in the game.
Yeah.
There's an argument to be made for 7 as a whole chapter, or 7-8, I believe, or 7-9.
Why? Okay. Don't
There's
mind me.
like-
I'm just
There's one more that has so many difficult checkpoints. You consider it more difficult. But,
Yeah.
you know,
yeah. It's just a whole lot of yeah. Thank you for playing this game.
but
That's a secret. Ah!
this one, I like this one a lot.
Oh, that's actually okay. I'm done. Let's move on. Easy.
It's to finish it is really easy because the A plus is really difficult in that one.
Yeah.
Because when you go for A plus, you rely on
Oh,
RNG.
good going. That was
Yeah,
sarcasm.
That's generally what happens.
Chapter 8 is the best secret level, though. We're gonna
Smells
see
like
that one.
beef
Yeah,
stew in here.
very
It's making
soon.
me sick
So,
and hungry at the same
this is the
time.
hardest level in the game, for a good reason. It's the hardest level in the game.
Promise. Totally the hardest level.
Oh my god, I got it first try.
I'm a bit doubtful on my clap because I haven't failed that in the last 20 attempts.
Lots and lots of room.
Well, yeah, I haven't really bothered to try and optimize this one, so I've been failing it quite often.
This one, however, is quite a level. You have to checkpoint skip
Yeah, checkpoint
Begin
skips
with.
again.
because if you fail one checkpoint skip, this level gets like turned up to 11.
Yes. Okay, so
'Cause
far.
doing it
Oh boy, yeah, go on.
Doing it backwards is made a lot more difficult than doing it. Like
Yeah.
This one is quite tame forward and impossible backwards.
Yeah, I think the philosophy of the majority of the stages in Chapter 7 is go to some place to unlock this thing, and once you're done, come back, or just do this thing, the same thing again, but just really, really harder.
I think what the design philosophy was for Chapter 7 is how can we cramp as much stuff in a single level?
That's also a fair
And
point.
what's better than to make you do the level twice? Or 3 times? I don't think
Exactly.
there's a 4 times.
No,
Thumbs
I don't think so
down.
either.
Try harder.
So the philosophy of the strategies is how can we do each stage as few times as possible, preferably 1 each time. Hey, nice.
By the
So
way, apparently on 7-6 you can soft lock. Or 7-7 you can 7-8. Why did I need 3 times to say 7-8? You can soft lock. I don't know how, but you can.
wow, I can probably see that happening. Also, this pig can get stuck on the top floor, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, except enter the portal and, you know,
Yeah.
manually force him out
Like
there.
yeah. Like, don't come on! I have an estimate to go under. Please, help me here.
Apparently on the movable block puzzle in 7-8,
Oh
there
yeah.
is a few settings where it's just soft lock. So you can't do
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah, I can see that happening. I mean, knowing me, it probably happened way back when I first casually played this game. So, yeah.
You have to run. You
Whoops.
cannot
We're-
walk. For this
For
is a race
completing
against
secret
the
levels, we're on a solid pace for Chapter 7 finale.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Run
great.
still isn't over because we still have 8-9 to go through.
Yeah, we still have Chapter 7 finale as well.
Stop doing that.
Stop doing that, said Stamper. Well, while I did that, oh.
A valiant effort indeed.
If we still have 7 finale, we still have... that's,
Yeah, that's what happens basically. If you don't disable that cat, basically the first time you die, it's just gonna screw you over. But yeah, hopefully we can get done with this section like right now. Yep, okay, we're through. Hit the checkpoint here. There we go. Oh, I think I just spike jumped that. Please get out of the way. Thank you. All right.
UFO, UFO cat can either be really helpful or do nothing.
Yeah.
He's never really a problem except for very niche situations, but UFO cat is a friend of us.
Ah.
Or at least a friend of mine.
Yeah. There we go. That's better.
Oh wait, this finale.
Yeah.
This-
Finale 2.
This is the most difficult finale stage.
There's multiple reasons why. And to explain to you what are these multiple reasons, I have to run you through the level.
We already saw Boomerang Guy,
Yeah.
and ice physics is not too much of a problem that can cause an issue. We've
Yeah.
got the slime, which if you don't kill that one, you can still complete the level quite easily. Or you can still do that boost, but it's not easy.
Yeah.
Now, you can safely get a death there and now make the cycles A-okay, but this is why. If you don't succeed that the first time, which already is insanely difficult,
Yeah.
then you have to kill like pretty much all the cats in there.
Yeah. Or just get lucky with probably the force ball firing cat that's on the
And
bottom right.
If that wasn't enough, there's also
I
a factor of
admire your
RNG,
tenacity. Truly
where
I do.
the
For
horse
show.
or the
But
pig
things have really gotten out of control.
moves occasionally at random times.
Yeah.
They can move whilst you make the jump and then you get stuck in a block and you just die.
Yeah. A lot of things that can give you a big FU, or as we say, thank you for playing this game.
Trust me, you'll be fine, so long as you find the gems and don't die. Good luck.
But yeah, it's a lovely relationship I have with this game. Normally I kind of count a little bit there
Sorry.
to make sure that I get this frog bomb right, and that's what I'm gonna do here. So give me a second of quiet time, just so I can get through this. Oh, that's the wrong. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Maybe you should invent some
Nice.
There are 2 ways of doing it. You either count and have a good rhythm, or you don't count and you just got the second frog guy, as soon as you get the ability to get the second frog eye, and then you can do it. Both work.
Both
whatever you
work.
prefer.
Yeah. So either or.
Don't quit your day
But besides
job.
that little death in the end there, that was a very solid 8-1 for the most part.
By the way, should we notify everyone of our little incentive between teams?
Oh yes, that's
Because we might need to adjust it a little bit.
yeah.
Because in PBs you don't do secret.
One.
Mm-hmm. So how do you intend on doing this?
Okay. So we had a little incentive because our PBs differ quite, or a fairly large amount, about 5 minutes. For every minute that he goes over his PB, we'll donate €1. For every minute that he goes under my PB, I will donate €1.
All right.
Cents will be rounded into, or seconds will be rounded into a value of cents as well. However, normally we don't do secret stages, so how are we going to adjust for secret stages?
I'll donate 5 cents for every second over PB.
That's okay. It's a hard stage.
Gotta help charity.
Sure. I'll remain the same because, you know,
Yeah.
It's science.
I was more thinking we're gonna cut the total off by
Hey, doesn't this look like a
make it
one-on-one
3 minutes shorter, the total,
Yeah.
to
Okay,
compensate for secret levels.
we can do that as well.
Okay, I think that's fairer.
So I'm doing the 2 cents and €2 thing, and we can just whatever happens take away 3 minutes from it.
Look at that. Most people poop
Ah,
themselves
okay.
in time.
That's
You never
okay.
This laser cycle can be full,
Okay.
4.5.
There we go. Gonna wait it out here as well. There we go. That's good.
And the final and the best secret.
The best secret. Sing with me. Secret. Dance.
Not pressing buttons, by the way. This is a canon. No buttons are pressed.
Okay, get that yarn, and we just 100%ed this.
Yay!
Oh, okay, that didn't work.
Best secret in the game by far.
Best secret, best.
Getting seconds on dessert tonight.
All right, we're so far.
Shall we find
Excuse me?
some sparkling candy?
Excuse me? Alright, so this is the second and last instance that we have to crouch and spam jump.
Don't be a loser.
This one barely saves any time unless you're insanely fast at button mashing.
Yeah, basically. But crouch jumping also kind of facilitates the whole process. So you can kind of... what was I trying to say? I should probably focus on this stage. Hang
So
on.
with crouch jumps, like they're,
A lot of fun to watch.
or you have to just be insanely fast in how you press, or in pressing the buttons, because you have to press up and as soon as you hit the ground, and not as fast as possible because you hit the ground insanely fast.
Right,
If you're
yeah.
not fast at button bashing, good luck with that.
Ah,
It's not far enough. You can risk that, that's fine.
okay. I'll just wait out the next cycle, I guess. There. Okay, that's better. Drag it out to here. There we go. Yeah, besides those 2 deaths there, that was a very solid stage here. So I'll take it and run to the bank.
Although no energy ball cycle skip.
Ah, yeah.
You can skip the first platform by energy balling through it. You can technically skip the second one as well by jumping on the side of the saw blade, which is way too precise. We don't do that part.
In achieving
But you know,
Yeah.
the first part is very doable, and it saves next to no time, but it's very doable. Why not?
Okay, so here comes another frog skip. It's almost blind. But I got it anyway. Hell yeah. Also, let's not talk about the fact that I nearly got super scared that I didn't hit that first checkpoint.
In chapter 8, like the levels are very doable, but you are completely paranoid on checkpoints.
Yeah.
Because death lurks around every single freaking corner.
Good for you and your bee.
But yeah, this chapter 8 has been pretty solid. Again, here's another instance where we're like, I don't want to do this entire level, let's just cut it in half.
Skip this checkpoint. You can technically also do it with a mega boost, but skipping is faster.
Yeah, just a smidge, but that also requires being good at the game, so...
No, it's something we all sometimes struggle with.
Yeah. See, no one told you that was gonna be this way. But yeah, we got the death abuse, and there we go. That's basically it. Get 2 gems, die, get the last one, and finish. Easy. So we have 5 stages left, and although it may seem like, oh, okay, GG, we're done. No, we're not exactly. I don't think so. Because
Oh, it smells like beef stew in here. It's making me sick
anything can
and
happen,
hungry at the
especially
same
with
time.
this last stage.
Oh, this one is still like definitely doable.
Yeah.
Still the part of death lurking around every single corner.
E.g.
Here, home and clear.
I try and risk it, but most of the time it's not worth it.
Yeah, because it's not worth it trying to risk the cycle. Not even here, where if you barely catch it as it turns on, you might be able, but I wait it out personally, because Alright, so besides that, yet another frog bomb skip, and we're good.
Doesn't look like it, but it's a whole lot of fun.
There we go. I like how the first time I learned this strat, on this frog skip, I lost like nearly a minute before I actually figured out, oh, that's how you do it.
That was adequate.
Easy.
I pretty much on all my runs I say one attempt skip, one attempt, and otherwise we'll just do save. Because
Yeah.
the safe way is about 10 seconds, but frog guy can be a troll. Like anything.
Yeah, this can be a troll as well, because with these chase laser sections, you either get the slow laser, which is okay, and you can just get through this stage.
Portal gems, yay!
Woohoo! Yeah, this happens. There we go. All yours, buddy.
That's the first one was a good cycle. This is complete RNG.
Yeah,
Like this one is a horrendous cycle.
this is like the worst possible one. And it's completely RNG, so you have absolutely no idea how good of a time you're gonna get. You can lose upwards of 15 seconds to these. It's that bad.
Got a question in like chat asking for how much time is total saved on Frog Guy skips.
On what?
Frog Guy skip, on all the Frog Guys.
Oh,
How much
yeah.
time do we total save?
That depends on...
It's a lot.
It's a lot, but it always depends on what exactly you would do instead of the frog guy skip.
I think it's way too difficult to do that math just on top of your head.
Yeah.
I calculated it at some point, but
Yeah.
it's a lot. That's all I know.
Yeah, quite a bit. So do it. If you're gonna do it, do it. Also, guys,
That's our first hat spawn.
that's the first
And
golden
it's a
hat.
good spot because it didn't kill you.
Yeah,
Although 8-9 is a terrible chapter. Or level.
terrible stage.
Because this is an exact skip. It's the entire reason and nobody likes 8-9.
Yeah.
And then people are like, but you can also just do the vanilla way. The vanilla way is about as difficult.
You don't do the vanilla way ever. You're a speedrunner. You're not supposed to.
But, like, even if you fail 100 times on that, the vanilla way on that specific part is just as difficult as the boost.
Yeah. Right. So, the last finale. We are on the home stretch.
That joke says it's probably around 10 minutes, which I think it might be higher, but I'm not sure.
10 minutes sounds pretty good to me.
So, of course,
yeah.
Chapter 3 is very dependent on Frog Eye.
And Chapter 4 as well.
Chapter 4, you have a lot of Frog Eyes as well. By the way, final levels hype, so...
Yeah. But yeah, the finale with this super high-tech music.
Oh yeah, the music in this one is like...
Yeah. We're just gonna do a rebound off of here, grab this checkpoint. I'll explain real quick the second finale. Normally you're supposed to trigger like a very tricky platforming section, but we're gonna do anything but that. There's a very sequence-breaking skip, which basically is like, oh, what's that? Oh, you don't want to do this? Okay, don't. So we're gonna have a finale 2 that's quite anticlimactic. As
yeah, finale 2 is in casual, it's by far the most difficult level.
Yeah.
In speedrunning, it's one of the easier ones in the second half of the run.
Yeah, once you figure out how to do it, failing it is gonna be it's
once you get consistent with it, you never rust that part.
Yeah.
So,
here it is.
Two things to note. We're about to reach one of the most awesome parts of the game in terms of music that we might just skip if we have to wait too long. And the second part, we should get ready on time.
Get ready on time.
Get ready on time.
We should get ready on time.
You made it! I salute you.
The time is when you disappear off the boat.
Yeah, when you hit the boat, that's exactly when time is.
Everyone's waiting for us.
When you hit the ladder on the boat, exactly.
Well,
You'll see like a little woohoo animation.
Little woohoo animation. But yeah, that's BattleBlock Theater. It's a great game to run if you want to start speedrunning. We have a very friendly community. Check it out. Time.
And so we finally made it back to the boat after a harrowing, exhausting adventure.
Are we rounding that up?
I mean, let's face it, most of that
Are we rounding that up, or are we
sucking
just
a whole
keeping it
lot.
at
But now it's time to
130.59?
relax
Round it
in
up.
the forbidden moonlight
Okay,
of
we're gonna round
yesterday's
that up,
promises,
which
whatever that
means let
and
me
treat
quickly
ourselves to a nice
grab a
big mug of
calculator.
hot cocoa.
Yep.
What do you say, Hattie? But Hattie wasn't his normal
And in the
joking
meantime, we
self
have
anymore,
the
children.
final like
He didn't say a
music
word.
into
He didn't even respond
the
to
greatest
hugs.
song
Friggin' hugs.
ever
He loves
in
hugs.
gaming
He
itself.
wasn't
Ever.
moving.
Probably
Wasn't
not,
even
because there's some
blinking.
really hype songs, but it's one
Where's
of the
he
best
gone?
songs.
Ever.
Yeah, the Paulister disagrees. So now we get the sad and tune because, you know, Hattie is not his normal jovial self anymore. Let me see. So for Paulister, it's one. I'm just gonna round it all up because we're all very close to that 50 or
Yeah.
so 1,
I'm like 4 minutes and 2 cents.
31. I'm just rounding everything up because it's 59, 58, and 57.
Right.
We're just rounding everything up.
Fantastic.
31 minus 47, 4 for yours. Unless you
Fantastic.
multiply it, it would be 8.
Amazing.
I
So
love
that's
you,
about
Hattie.
8 euros for me.
Or I can't say
So
that.
your best friend's a vegetable.
Oh, yes.
Now. Blah blah blah.
Can we-
You know
do we
what
have
they
time
say?
to show
When
this?
Life gives you potatoes, you make potato salad, and I got just the
It's the
recipe.
song.
The song.
Buckle your pants,
Buckle your pants.
1.5 minutes. 1.5.
Buckle your pants. Buckle your pants. Buckle your pants.
All right.
Hey,
Dance.
Where's the ambulance?
Ladies.
Just dance.
Gentlemen, buckle your pants. Boys and girls of all ages, buckle your pants or they might fall down. Hey you, buckle your pants. Yes you.
No, my
buckle your
controller.
pants. Everybody, buckle your pants. But if you don't want to,
Oh.
no, that's fine.
Foster, I just realized something on the part of math. I forgot to think of the 3 minutes, so you'd only be on...
€2.
You'd be on 1 iron for.
I do €2 per minute.
Okay, you do €2 for... Okay, we've got that figured out now as well, so you know, the nations are in.
Enjoy the music.
Your pack.
The pants. The pants. And now we get like a teaser to the now in early access game Pit People by the same developers.
Oh, wait, Pit People is the follower of BattleBlock. I thought it was the other way around.
Yeah. Because of this lovely laser